This is a story of the birth of a product. I'll also share a little about Zeal Academy, which is a school for the youth and communities.
At the age of 16, I began planning for my future. I began looking for colleges to see where would I go after high school. I knew I wanted to go to college, but I also knew that I did not desire to have a good job. I wanted to create jobs. I picked a college in Atlanta, Georgia, but I only stayed for 3 months. Then I moved to Houston. In 2006, not long after I moved to Houston, I seen a show on Oprah that really inspired me. It created a passion that I truly never let go.
Spanx started as a simple idea when 27-year-old Sarah Blakely cut the feet off of her own pantyhose.
They made me look a size smaller, smoothed everything out, and got rid of the panty line, and I thought, this should exist for women.
But her body-shaping solution wasn't an instant hit.
We came up with the original Spanx.
After 2 years, Spanx were born, and women never wore their clothes the same again.
After that show, I knew that I wanted to create something. And I prayed and asked God, what can I create? What can I create? And then it came to me, a panty that protects during the menstrual cycle. Store after store, I searched to see if there were any panty on the shelves. That time, there were no panties on the shelves like what I had in mind. A passion was created in me. A passion that I truly never let go. This panty idea became my baby, a baby that I wanted to birth so bad.
Over the years, I paid attorneys for patentability searches, paid fees for patent pendings, paid designers for prototypes, and everything else I could think of to birth this idea.
Back then, the company was called Pink Lady. I was inspired by Procter & Gamble, how they have all types of products.
But not only did I want products, I also wanted to somehow create a community of support for girls and women.
But then I felt that I needed more money to put into my product, which led me down the wrong path. I began making fast money and forgot all about my idea. But because of my mother's prayers and my purpose, I got back on the right path until my very last year of college. I got pregnant. Pregnant by someone who did not believe in my idea. The pregnancy and the relationship was a big distraction. I planned to do so many great things after college. I never expected that I would be taking my graduation pictures, fat and pregnant. My idea could no longer be my first baby. Now I have an actual baby.
I put my focus on working and being a mom.
4 years later, I had another baby. After my second daughter, I changed Pink Lady to Pure Lady because I had become more spiritual and grown a lot. As the years went by, I began seeing menstrual panties in the store on the shelves. I began seeing commercials for menstrual panties, and I would think, wow.
Over the years, I developed another passion, which is to build schools for the youth and communities.
Because of my life experiences, I really wanted to give back to the youth and their moms. I wanted to help women as well. Over the years, I worked in many schools.
A lot of positions I've had, I knew it was putting me in position to have my own school one day.
So I began working on that. But then I had a strong feeling to get back to my first baby. A couple of years ago, when my daughters were ages 5 and 9, I got back to Pure Lady. I got back to my panty idea. And now they're old enough to help me with it. After all these years, I finally gave birth to my baby.
I spent the last 2 years wearing prototypes and working on the design so that they are comfortable, leak-free, super absorbent, but also super lightweight. I'm looking forward to Pure Lady growing and offering more services and products to young girls and women and using the profits to build a school for youth and communities.